I understand a lot of the music scene in St. Louis, and your name doesn't come up much. What is your following here? I mean, is this like...
You're looking at it.
Well, I know more of the punk scene and stuff like that.
Well, there's a lot of alternative stuff with the band like Pale Divine, and there's like Three Merry Widows is another band signed out of here. There's like, we have like this, the Landing, which is like the riverfront.
Right.
And there's a lot of the bar scene. And it's a lot of a cross between alternative and like top 40 type alternative bar music to drink by, which we're really not. You know, we can't really go in and do a 4-hour set and have people coming in and having a beer and listening to REM or The Doors or whatever. Right. But so we don't really appeal to that scene, and that's like the scene in town, you know. And then of course you've got the metal following, but the real problem in St. Louis, like most places, is just if you play metal, you're going to be playing in the shittiest club in the world, because none of the good clubs want to take that kind of music. And it used to be, you know, like 5 or 6 years ago when we started playing out, like a place like Mississippi Nights, which is a nice, reputable club, it's like a national band would come into town, you know, like Metal Church or Armored Saint or whoever, you know, would come in, and everybody didn't used to tour with 3 bands all the time. They would, you know, you'd luck into like an opening slot, opening for a decent band. You know, nowadays it's like every tour that goes out has 2 or 3, sometimes 4 bands, and they don't want local bands. So now it's like local shows only, and you get a bunch of local bands, and it's hard to get people to come out and see them because people aren't familiar with the band. And there's so many bad bands around every city. It's like if you're local bands, you don't know what's good, what's not. People are just really lazy and not, you know, unsupportive. Basically, do like a couple shows a year here in town. We try to do a big show like when a record will come out, and then if we go on the road, you know, we'll come back and we come show, you know, while we're tight or know the music. But
when's the last time you played? I mean,
here, it's been almost a year.
7, 8 months, about 8, 9 months ago. I guess in August, however many months to do the math.
Last time we played live anywhere.
You don't play here because of the following?
Well, it's more like when we do a show here, we like to try to make it more of an event. You know, it's like a band coming through town type thing.
For example, I mean, even if you picked your favorite band, how many times could you see them in a year?
Right.
You know, so it's like if we played every 2 months, people would probably just take the attitude, well, I can see them next time they play, or the next time they play.
Okay.
So I mean, when we play, there's always a really good draw, a really good turnout, and that's the way we want to keep it. We don't want to be like, oh, well, they're signed to their bar band.
Right.
You know, okay, well, we're playing here this weekend, and then you can see us next weekend at this club. And
yeah, I see that problem. I mean, there's bands in Chicago like that. Just, you know, like Trouble used to be an event. Now we get to see enough times where it's not exciting.
That's just it. We don't want to burn people out. You know, it's like we want to make it more of a concert or a big event when people are coming to see us. We promote it for a month and a half, 2 months, you know, do the advertising, the interviews, the whole shebang.